up, fam? My word of the year is experience. I can't wait to experience more of God's presence in my life in 2020.
My word of the year for 2020 is scales. I am praying that God will remove the scales from my eyes and the lies of the enemy, and I will also find balance in all things that I do in 2020.
My word of the year for 2020 is aim. I am praying this year that the vision and the dreams and the goals that God has given me, He's going to point me and direct me in the direction and only the way that He can this year to make those happen.
My word of the year for 2020 is challenge. This year I want God to challenge me in all areas of my life, including mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And so this year I just want it to be a year of growth and change.
My word for the year for 2020 is renew. I'm looking for a fresh fight and vigor for God's presence and the resulting joy.
My word for 2020 is fighter. My personal goals would be to own my area with excellence, to fight every challenge that comes my way, and to live out the core values of Hope is Alive.
My word for 2020 is momentum. Our mission at Hope is Alive gives us momentum, and I am just praying for the hustle to help out this new women's market in Wichita.
My word of the year is finish. My vision for that is to sprint through the finish line because all my life I have become short. This year won't be that way.
My word for 2020 is perseverance, because I know with the enemy constantly getting in my head, I know that with God's help I can persevere and come out on top with grace and strength.
My word of the year for 2020 is maximize. That means making the most of every opportunity God puts in my life and just really stewarding well everything that He's given me at this point in my life.
This year, my word of the year is faith, because I know that the only thing I need this year is to have faith in God.
All right, my word of the year is transformation, because I plan on transforming the way the East Coast does recovery with Christ at the center.
My word for the year in 2020 is harvest. I feel like the seeds have been planted and we're going to see what it brings forth this year. It's a big word.
My word of the year is growth. This word means a lot to me because I want to be able to grow and mature. That is also our word of the year as a team. And so I just want to be able to grow and prosper in my personal life, in my work life, and just building that around myself.
My word for 2020 is build. You know, I've built this nice foundation in my professional life, my personal life, and now it's time to build on that foundation.
My word for the year is effect, and my vision for 2020 is to lead people to radical life change by loving radically and pointing them to Christ. I'm so excited for 2020.
My word of the year for 2020 is intentionality, and that is so I can intentionally build relationships so that the residents of Hope is Alive can have a better future and ultimately long-term sobriety.
My word of the year is align, to align my heart and my soul and my mind with God's, to be in alignment with my vision for 2020.
My word of the year is optimize, and my vision for that in 2020 is optimizing all the big things HIA has done over the last year and will do in the upcoming year.
My word of the year for 2020, along with Hope is Alive's word for the year, is mature. There's so many areas of my life where I can better myself, and what a way to learn from all of the staff. They set such a good example, and I have so many things to learn from them.